Okay, so we are live recording right now. So you go into your Trust wallet and we are going to be doing a swap for BTTB. So you click on BTTB and then you want to click on more. And then it'll say trade BTTB. You click on that. And then what you want to do is that it will show you that you can exchange BNB to BTTB. But what we want to do is that we want to swap BTTB to BNB. So we want to switch those trading pairs. And to switch those trading pairs, you need to click on this arrow over here. So when you click on that arrow, you can see now that it has switched. So if I click on it again, it'll switch again. So if I click on it again, it'll switch again, right? So now we have BTTB at the top and BNB at the bottom. And then you click, you type here the amount that you want to transfer. The minimum amount is 1,000 that you can swap. Anything less than that, it will not allow you. So in this example, we will say 50 because that's all we have. Right, and it'll tell you exactly how much you can swap. And let's say we are going to swap, try to do the swap. Now, if it was 1,000 and greater, it'll allow you to do the swap. But in this case, I'm going to click on swap and it'll tell you error BTT BNB amount should be in multiples of 1,000. Okay, so that's how you will be able to do the swap. Okay, because we have already done the swap, and then once you hit on swap, it'll give you the confirmation. Once you hit the and it'll give you a confirmation, and when you get that confirmation, you say okay, and you're done. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Now the other way around is that, let's say for example, I can click on the two arrows here. I can click on the two arrows over there. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to transfer, I'm going to switch 0.01 or 0.01. So 0.01 swap will give me 1,000 BTT. Okay. So I'm now converting BNB to 1,000 BTT because that's what it is giving me, right? So if I say 0.02, it'll give me 2,000. 0.03 will give me 4,000. So depending on the rate, it fluctuates up and down, but this is important for you to understand. So let's say we do point number 1, 0.01 will give you 1,000, and you click on swap, and you hit on confirm. The swap is completed, and you can see now I have 1,050 BTT. So I'm going to click on this back arrow here. I'm going to click on this arrow over here, this arrow right over here to go back. So now you can see my BNB is less and my BTT is more. Okay. So again, what we will do is that, for now, we are doing this for the training purposes. So every time we do a trade, there is going to be a transaction fee involved in doing these trades. But what we are going to do now is that the question that Zora had asked is that, can you convert BNB to BTT, right? And the question is yes, and we will show you how to do that. But what we are going to do now, yeah, if you can hold off on your questions, let us finish the recording and then we can answer your questions. Thank you. So what we're going to do now is that I'm going to go back to BTTB, and I'm just going to do the swap again. Click on more, click on trade BTTB. I'm going to do the swap between BTTB to BNB, and I'm going to say 1000. Okay, and I'm going to say yes and confirm. Okay, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go to BNB. So let's say I'm on BNB. Now in the BNB, if I want to swap BNB for something else, you can, but also keep in mind, every time you do a swap, you need to pay fees, right? So you don't want to do every time the swaps, you want to do swaps strategically and position the swap for profit, right? If the swaps are not going to generate profit, don't do it, right? But if you are going to accumulate these tokens, then definitely do it. But here, the idea is to take some of your BNB. Let's say you have a lot of BNB and you want to convert some of that BNB into BTTB, you are able to do that. So the same thing is that now you're in the coin of BNB. You click on more, and it's going to give you a lot of options, right? So you can do stake and okay, so don't worry about all of these things. What we are going to do right now is that we're just going to trade BNB. So click on BNB trade, click on BNB trade. And when you click on BNB trade, it shows you that right now you can trade BNB for Trust Wallet token. And so what you want to do is that you don't want to trade it for Trust Wallet token, but you want to trade that for, let's say, BTT, okay, because that's the token that we are working with right now inside the Zen8x platform. Now, there are going to be lots of other tokens, okay, so don't worry about these other tokens, and I advise you not to go into these tokens until and unless they are approved within the Zen8x system for profit. So you're going to click on BTTB, you're going to, BNB is fine, and then where it says TWT, you're going to click on that. And then what it gives you is all of these different options of what are the things you can convert. So you can convert some of your BNB to Ethereum, Smart Chain, Polygon, BTTB, Tether, all of these different things, right? You can see lots of all these, lots of other tokens from other providers are there. The lots of them, right? So we are going to deal with the ones that we are, that is approved within the Zen8x system. So right now we are going to convert some of the BNB to BTTB. So we're going to click on BTTB. So that's the BTTB over there. You can see we selected that. So you go to 0.01. It'll give you 1000 BTTB. And I'm going to click on swap. Click on confirm. And the swap is completed. Okay, so this was a swap done from the Binance token that allows you to swap with other tokens, but we deliberately selected BTTB because that's the token of interest within the Zen8x platform, because that's where we are creating our database and creating wealth using the BTTB.